What is up, Hillsiders? How we doing? Oh yeah. Who's excited for Halloween? I'm the only one? Okay, that's cool. I love Halloween. I absolutely love it. Because I'm the only 39-year-old I know that can still go trick-or-treating. I swear, every time I shave, I feel like I'm auditioning to be the bait on To Catch a Predator. Right? But there's a reason. Okay, so I have an immune deficiency as well as a height deficiency. Okay? I'll break it down and make it simple. Basically, my body doesn't produce enough white blood cells, so once a month I have to get a treatment. And last month I was getting my treatment and the machine starts beeping, right? So the nurse comes in, she swaps out the bottle of medicine, she takes the tube and she starts shaking it. I'm like, what are you doing that for? And she goes, well, you see how it's not dripping up here? Sometimes if you shake it, I said, say no more. I get it. Usually I have to shake it to get it to stop dripping, right? But fellas, maybe even some of the ladies, I'm not judging. You guys know the rules, right? If you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it. I still have to finish that treatment, by the way. As a part of my immune deficiency, I don't share like weed or vape pens or anything with anybody. And I feel like people take it personally or get offended. And it's really not that, okay? It's because I get sick easily. But it's also because about 80% of y'all eat ass. Okay? That shit on your lip got some shit on its lip, if you know what I mean. Speaking of shits, I'm at that age where you really shouldn't gamble on a fart, right? Most people call them the bubble guts. I like to call them the maybe shits, because maybe it is, and maybe it's not, right? You can only roll the dice on them farts so many times before you shoot craps, if you know what I mean. And ladies, if you do your man's laundry, skid marks are just proof of times he was definitely wrong. Alright? Now, after a certain age, you live in a constant state of either constipation or diarrhea. Can't shit at all, can't stop shitting, right? Usually I'm on the constipated side. Whenever I am, it's fine because, I'm a Star Wars fan. I just use the Force. And if that doesn't work, I put on some salt and pepper, push it for motivation. Right. Speaking of shits, I've taken a shit at every single place I've ever performed. This place is no different. Now, I'm going to give you some context, okay? I rapped for 8 years. I've done comedy for 2. That's a lot of shows. I mean, a lot of shits, okay? And, I'm 2.5 years clean from cocaine. Woo. That's not an accomplishment, I dropped the drug, but I kept the body. You might say I was on the original Ozempic, right? Now, there's a couple things I don't miss about, cocaine. One of them being cocaine shits, okay? The other is cocaine dick. And if you don't know what that is, I'll explain it. It's easy. It's like having a disgruntled employee. It's like, yeah, I'll show up, but I am not going to work. Right? Like, I remember jerking off on cocaine was like shaking them old glass ketchup bottles. Why won't you come out? I'm Jay Vassar, you guys. If anybody has any cocaine, meet me in the bathroom. I'll be taking a shit.